So I would say that it started with me, definitely. When Diego was in the Marine Corps, we were stationed in California when we first got married, and then we moved to North Carolina. And both of those are pretty warm climates, so there's a lot of all year round plant nurseries there.
Sure.
So I really got into growing my own succulents and propagating those, and that's kind of what kept me busy when I stayed home with kids and he was working his late hours. So then when he got out of the Marine Corps, we moved back here, and I brought as many of my plants with me as I could, and just continued to propagate succulents, and then I started selling them on the marketplace. And then I decided that I wanted to turn it into a business, so I kind of just continued doing that, but made it legit. And then this last year is when it really exploded for us, and he started helping me out because it was just a lot more than I could handle on my own. And we kind of did, I call them garage sale style plant sales. So we would drag all of our plants out from the greenhouse, put them in the driveway for a couple hours, like once, maybe twice a week. And yeah, it took off. And we have our customers that would go to our house, come in here, and I'm like, thank you for coming to our sketchy plant sales that we used to have and being one of our first customers. It really means the world to us. So
yeah, and then for me, I just a lot of like when I was helping her set up, doing different displays out in the driveway, or doing like potting arrangements. We're getting together for Teacher Appreciation Week last year, working out of our house, and I was kind of helping her with that. And I'm like, this is kind of this is kind of cool. It's kind of therapeutic in a sense.
Yeah.
For me, it's just I've always just been go, always doing something. Always I have a task that I have to accomplish here at this time by this checkpoint basically. And so it was really good to slow down. So I started getting more into it. Like I already said, set up the displays and everything. Like, oh, this will look good here. And the little experience I have with salesmanship and stuff, like I just kind of took it and ran with it, and it's just become really fun. It's like Abbie said, it's just grown, and it's just continues to grow, pun intended.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So talk about the transition from your house to here. Had you guys been looking for a location for a while?
We kind of dreamed about it. We talked about it and said that would really be our next step, something we would really like to do. And we would just kind of drive around town and look at all the buildings that were vacant and be like, that would make a really good plant store.
Yeah.
So we kind of looked at a couple places with Kyle Smith Realty, but nothing really spiked our interest too much. And we would drive by this place all the day because we lived just down the street.
Yeah.
And so then one day it just came up for sale, and it was the perfect building for us.
Yeah, and especially more so for me, I'm going hauling the tables out, I'm hauling the displays out. I'm like, all this just for a couple hours, go back in. I'm like, we gotta find something more permanent. And of course we knew that especially with Abbie's just brilliant mind, she always just has different ideas to bring to the table. So I was like, yeah, let's, we need to get something. And like she said, this became available. We drove by, and I was like, all right, I'll make the call. And we started going and working from there. And it was quite the journey, but I mean, it's all worth it.
Yeah.